video recorded a week or so ago, and welcome back everybody. I've been away for a few weeks. I've been transitioning into a new place, and so I'm keeping it really short and simple this week, but I did want to start to re-engage and start to do some more intermediate stroke advanced flute tutorials. I wouldn't say they're lessons, they're just tips on how that we can further explore our favourite flutes. And I think clearly demonstrated in that recording is really me pushing the boundaries of the flute. And all flutes, let's recognise now that all flutes are very, very different. This is where you'll find they have the most differences in character, is where you can push harder on certain notes, and particularly the bottom and the top notes. They'll behave very, very differently from flute to flute, and that's kind of where, as well as some in the middle as well with that last video, I'm really pushing the boundaries of what the flute will achieve and how far can I push the flute before it starts to find its edge. So I kind of call it playing on the edge of the flute's capabilities. And just by doing that, we're really able to put our full expression, our full power into something. And it's just a case of timing that and backing off as soon as we detect we can feel that happening. So you might go for something big and powerful, you can release a bit of frustration, but you can hear that the flute is really, it's jumping octave, it's going right up to there, and that's okay as long as we back off and we play accordingly afterwards. So you may go so it's more pressure than a pop would have been. There's another good example. So if we're taking this from more of the top, that's how we've been learning how to play so far, is just to shy away from and play within the flute's capabilities. But as soon as we're really going for it and we're pushing the edges, finding the edge of the flute's capabilities, we can begin to push and push and push a bit more and more. And so you really are exercising breath control and feeling into the flute. So you're really playing with its edge. So I would encourage you to really push into the edge of each note on your flute and discover how it behaves and see how you can almost recover the sound at the vital moment. Let's just play a few phrases and see whether we can engage with the edge of the flute a little bit more. So you hear it really jumped. I was also pushing the level of tonguing. So you can hear it's just gone over on that last note. But it can be quite atmospheric to try and tongue as hard as you can on each note, rather than just a gentle. Then and at the end, just when you do push and you push and you push, and the flute behaves like that, you just need to stop it there and then give that split second for the pressure to back off and then just come in with something more gentle afterwards. So all is not lost. You can really play, you can really get rid of your frustration, you can really express yourself fully. And as soon as you hear the flute going, letting you know that it's had enough, then you just have to back off and re-engage with it in a different place, and just come with a different energy, and then build things up again and again. Like in the video that was there, that's pretty much all as I was doing, is I was in the zone, and I was just really going for it, and I was exploring the parameters, the extreme, the edge of the flute's playing capability, and then backing off and coming. So it's just another thing to try and not to shy away from, because we've learned the capabilities, we've learned the sweet spot. I think in the beginner tutorials we find the sweet spot of the play of each note to play beautifully. But once we've learned all of these things and we're successfully playing on the sweet spot and we know where it is on each note, we can really begin to push and further express ourselves and bring in a more dynamic sound. And it is about playing with the edges of the flute. So it's kind of like learning the rules, but then knowing when to break them, to bring something new and more expressive into your flute playing. So have a go. Let me know how it goes in the comments down below. But tune in for another video. I'm going to give some thought to another video for next week, something else that's a bit more intermediate perhaps, but I just wanted to really fully explain where I was coming from in that video. I posted that video in a few groups in Facebook and on my own profile as a reel, and I got a lot of lovely feedback from it, so I thought I'd come on here and just really explain my approach to coming up with some kind of improvised flute playing like that. And that's all it is playing on the edge of my flute's capabilities, and not being afraid to take it too far, but backing off as soon as I have taken it too far, and then coming again from a new angle. So play with that, the new angle, the new sound. Don't be afraid to change direction midway when you're exploring your improvised playing. So again, if you haven't seen those beginner tutorials, I would advise maybe go back and have a look and see if there's anything in those beginner tutorials for you. I think there are 5 of them. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Okay, many thanks everybody. See you again next week.